Okay, after my mistake there in the last video, I came back and I recreated a set of stairs here, and I put an arc in it. In my sketch, I did I did an arc and then a tangent line coming out to get the size that I wanted, and then I went in to do a landing as a separate operation. And one of the things with doing this is you need to know the height of your last tread. And if I look in my section view here, I just I kind of had to do it after the fact, but I was matching the stringers, and it doesn't really match up, as best as it could, because with this type of stair, it's kind of weird. But you would want, this is like the floor height. So from that height to the top of a tread needs to be the same distance as tread to tread. I don't know, can I get a dimension here? Let's see. Okay, so that's 5 and 11 30 when it should be 6 and 21 30 is what it should be. So, I need to add an inch and a third. Okay. Anyway, but when I drew the sketch for this, I chose the edge of the stair that it showed, and then drew a box. And by making it the edge of the stair, you can see I've got some overlap here that's a problem. So you just have to play with it a little bit to get it figured out. All right, now what I want to talk about is the spiral stairs. And so let's look at those. So we've got two different types, a full step and then a center end. And the full step is when you're going to do a 360 degree or greater stair. And then the center end is when you're going to do less than 360 degrees. So we'll start with a center end. And I'm going to change all those to center, leave everything the same there. And you click a start point. That's the center of your stair. And then you drag out whatever radius that your stair is going to be, and you try to line it up there. But I'm going to go 5 feet. Okay, a 5-foot radius. And then you can drag around however many steps you need. I need 17 risers, so there we go. All right, and you're saying, well, it doesn't match up with a floor. Okay, so I don't know, let's go up here to level 2. Oh, let's save that. And let's put a floor in. Okay, and so I could move this and align this. So let's go with align, and I'll choose that edge. This is the top here. So I've aligned it, and we may have to do an offset on that. We'll see when we get into a section view. So let's pull this section view over to right here. Yeah, so you can see there how it butts into the floor. I locked it, so I need to unlock it. Now I can redo the alignment with it won't let me move back and forth. So let's take this and let's just kind of move it out a little bit with my arrow key. Now I can align it back to the edge of the floor. Okay, so that gets the stair connected, but the stringers don't connect. And it looks kind of weird there because Revit is waiting for a tread nosing that sticks out over that. Okay. let's look at this in 3D so you kind of get an idea of how it looks. Okay. So you can see there that the stair is actually connecting, and like I said, it's wanting a tread nosing that would stick out over that. That's why these don't come all the way in. But there is a way to edit them. So you select it and you go edit stairs. Then you come back and select the stringer again. And you can change some of the options here. Upper end. Let's go horizontal cut. Apply that, see how it looks. Separate goes way in there. So trim support, let's go match level. So it still goes into the floor there with a horizontal cut. So I don't really like the way that looks. So let's change that back to, let's try perpendicular. I don't know. This is why sometimes in our projects, we end up doing some some modeling in place to fix the way the stringer is attached to the floor. Okay, so that's how the center end works. So let's look at a full spiral. And this works, pretty much the same way. You do a center, except for now your radius is the radius of the stair. So we're going to say a 2-foot radius. And it goes ahead and makes the 18 treads. So let's go back to our 3D view. Okay. And so whatever radius that you use on these, that will determine how many revolutions that you get in the stair itself. Let's see. Let's go back in and edit. Here we go. So you can see if I pull out a large enough radius, it doesn't make a full wrap. Maybe I want like that's about as close as I can drag it to get just a full 360-degree circle. So there would be that. Kind of interesting. And so if I wanted to put it onto a floor there, it's probably easier in a 3D view. So we go align and choose like the edge of the floor and then the face of the stair there. Reference plane slightly out may cause an oh. I need to rotate this around a little bit. Well, it's not wanting me to. Wow, I'm going to mess your time trying to do that. Probably best to do that in the creation of the stairs before I even get it. But you get it rotated around and then line it up right there. And you can always flip just like the other stairs, when you're creating, if it's going the wrong direction, you can flip it. So that's pretty much everything on stairs. It gets really complex when you're trying to do special things. Excuse me. And I provided a link in Blackboard to another website that has a lot of explanation on how stairs work in Revit. So I would suggest you go look at that site to read what that person has to say, okay?